Welcome back, DIVEBOMB IndyCar
Whoa,
Podcast.
that's quite enough of that. Welcome back,
Who are you?
DIVEBOMB IndyCar Podcast. I'm Ollie Radley, your host for today's episode of INDYCAR Tenable.
Whoa, you stick to my intro, so I feel rather offended. But welcome to the podcast, Ollie. You join the likes of Callum Ilott, Tom Blomqvist, Stingray Rob, Tom Gaymore, and being a special guest on the podcast. So you've joined an elite group.
I think I'm probably top of that group. All things considered.
A stretch.
Should we get straight into it then? Let me explain the concept of Tenable. I will give each of these lucky people a category. It may be in an F1 term. The last 10 world champions, that's obviously an easy one, but that's just an example. They each have to name the 10 people on that list. You get a point for each one. We've got 5 rounds, and in each round we'll do 1 each. Round 2 and 4 are reverse Tenables. This is where I give them the names, and they have 5 guesses to figure out what the list is. And they get varying points depending on how quickly they get it. Let's jump straight into round 1. How excited are we, guys?
Buzzing. Thank you for being here, Ollie.
Oh, it's no problem. It's my pleasure.
Hopefully we have some excellent questions from you as the quizmaster. I'm expecting big things from such a big name in the IndyCar world.
And rightly so, Dan. I like that from you. You know what, Dan? You can pick the order of round 1. Who's doing which one first?
Oh. Archie O'Reilly can go first.
Let's go.
And then who's second?
Ellie.
And so you are third. Okay.
Yeah.
Archie, to start off, IndyCar Tenable. On the current announced 2024 grid, who are the 10 youngest drivers?
That's a good one, to be fair. Okay, I've got the paper ready. So Kiffin Simpson, that's an easy one.
That is number 1.
So I'll go for Christian Lundgaard.
He's number 4.
Marcus Armstrong.
Number 6.
Okay, let's work through that. Let's just work through strategically. Stingray Rob.
He's number 2.
So hard. This is when your mind just goes blank, isn't it? Like, okay, so I doubt Ferrucci's probably not on. I'll leave him as the last one. So at the moment I've got Simpson, Lundgaard, Armstrong, Rob. They're the ones I've got at the moment.
Oh, sorry for all the viewers, listeners. You have 1 incorrect guess, and after that you're on your last life. Just carry on.
So it's not going to be okay. Let's just work through the teams. Let's put a question mark next to Ferrucci because I genuinely don't have any clue how old Ferrucci is, to be honest. It's definitely not Hunkos. It's definitely not a Penske. Kirkwood
is not Tenable. You're on your last life.
I'm surprised.
I am.
It's also important to stress, once you're on your last life, you're allowed 1 clue.
Oh.
So the quality of the clue is very dependent on me, so it's 50-50 on whether you're not get a good clue.
Well, that's surprising. That's really shocked me. Out of interest, how old is Kirkwood? Oh no, actually, that'd probably ruin it. To be fair, because then don't tell me that.
You could use that as the clue. Who's the oldest?
No, I've got better clues on there. Okay, so Andretti. I'll put a question mark next to Herta, but I would imagine Kirkwood's younger. But then we'll go to Ganassi. Oh, Lundqvist
is Tenable. That's 9.
Can't get fine.
Okay. So that's Ganassi. Oh no, Pellow's like 26, so that's not Pellow. So Ganassi are out, I would imagine. It's definitely not Dixon. So I'm on 5. I'm on 5 at the moment. It's not going to be MSR. Malukas is 1.
He's number 3.
Put a question mark next to Award. ECR Rasmussen
is number 7.
Ooh, how old is VK? He's another one that I'm gonna have to put a question mark next to. There's a selection that I'm getting to now that are.
Would you say it's a wise time to use your clue?
I'm just working some more things out. I think to be honest, I'm forgetting teams here. I'm pretty sure. Point Hunkos. What? So that's 2. Just working out from the 25 announced drivers. How many have I been through? 2, 4, 7, 10, 15, 15, 17, 20, 22. Who am I forgetting? What team am I forgetting here? This is embarrassing.
I'm gonna have to give you 15 seconds until your next answer.
What? To my next answer, I'm gonna go for.
Or you can use your clue.
I'll use my clue. Does one of the?
Did you ask a question? You cut
Another
out.
one. Oh, does beyond Malukas, is there another McLaren driver on the list?
Yes.
So O'Ward.
Is number 8.
Okay.
So your last line, got 2 more to get.
Okay. I'm forgetting a team here. I'm sure of it. And I don't know how am I missing a team? Maybe I'm not. Maybe my maths is just wrong.
I would take a gamble on someone. You've already got 8. It's a good score.
I'm gonna go for Herta.
It's correct at 5.
5. Wow. And I'm gonna close it with VK.
Is not Tenable. The answer at 10, you've named him, Santino Ferrucci.
Wow. Okay.
I thought VK was younger than Rasmussen.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe not. I
Well,
don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, VK's younger than Rasmussen.
What has gone on here then?
Goodness sake.
VK's 20.
He's
VK's
23.
23. Ferrucci's 25. VK's 23.
Yeah. So VK probably is Tenable. That's 10 out of 10, Archie. Well done. Give a round of applause, people.
Thank you.
Right. Next up.
Kirkwood turns 26 this year.
Wow.
I was sure on Kirkwood not being in there, and I knew that the oldest one on there was 25, although it should have been 25. So, anyway,
Kirkwood surprised me.
moving on. Ellie, your list. I'm looking for the 10 longest names in letters.
In letters. So is that just first name and last name
Yes.
combined?
Ollie, can we clarify something?
Yes.
Is this including Indy 500 announced drivers for all these categories?
Ooh, no. I think
No.
I think if it was, I think I've stressed on those ones.
I'll just say one thing. I was forgetting RLL despite having put one of their drivers.
Typical podcast moment.
Ellie, take it
All
away.
right. Can I think? I feel like is Marcus Armstrong one?
That's number
Maybe.
7.
The 7. So the one's longer than his. Oh my god, it's not gonna be. Wait, let me just go through it one. No, it wouldn't be. I'm trying to go through McLaren first. I'm like McLaren, it's not Pato Award. It's not going to be David Malukas, I think. Wait, let me think of 5. No, I don't think it will be. Alexander Rossi? Do you know what? I'll guess Alexander Rossi, if it's his full name.
Is not Tenable.
Not
Unfortunately,
Oh.
you're on your last life with 9 to go.
This is a strong start. Okay. It's not him.
Just a little thing. I've realised Armstrong is 6th. Not 7th. Not that it really matters.
Okay. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Would Christian Lundgaard be one?
He is second.
Second. Okay. Who can I work from? Let's just go from teams. So it's not anyone else in McLaren. Go to Ganassi. It won't be Scott Dixon. It won't be Alex Palou. It won't be. What else is that? Wait. Maybe. I don't know. I'll just guess Joseph Newgarden. Maybe. I feel like he's not. Oh no.
Is not Tenable.
Yeah, I thought so.
So unfortunately, you do end up with a score of just 2.
That's fine.
The correct answers were first, Christian Rasmussen. Second, Christian Lundgaard, which you did get. Third, Pietro Fittipaldi. Fourth, it does include in 500, Helio Castroneves. Fifth, Santino Ferrucci. Sixth, Marcus Armstrong, which you got. Seventh, Marcus Ericsson. Eighth, Agustin Canapino. Ninth, Scott McLaughlin. And 10th, Felix Rosenqvist.
I could have got
Trying to
them.
work it out, but it's going to take so long to work all of those out.
Out of all the letters.
Dan. Sorry. Dan, the last one from round 1. This, I'll be honest, is very tough, but if it was ever someone to do it, I'd say it's you.
Okay.
I'm looking for the last 10 British drivers to compete in IndyCar.
Okay. Let's get Jack Harvey.
He's number 3.
Callum Ilott.
Number 1.
Tom Blomqvist.
He's number 2.
Max Chilton.
He's number 6.
Jack Hawksworth, as I said.
He's not Tenable.
Not Tenable. Stefan Wilson. Stefan Wilson.
He's 5th.
So what I got so far? First, second, third, fifth, sixth.
Yeah.
So who's 4th? Oh, Catherine Legg.
He's 4th.
So Chilton last raced in what, 21? So I'm looking sort of that era. And Hawksworth last race 2016. So I was thinking James Jakes, but he won't be on there. You got the likes of Pip and Mann, maybe, but I don't want to take a risk on that yet.
Your clue is available, by the way.
I know. I'm trying to think about it a bit more.
But bear in mind, my knowledge of obscure IndyCar drivers.
So Pip and Mann's one that we can look at, but I don't want to use up now just in case I get it wrong. I'm trying to think of F1 expats from recent years. Mike Conway could be one, but I think he was a bit older than that. Again, same as Franchitti. If Hawksworth isn't on there, I don't think Franchitti would be. Again, Justin Wilson, again, I think maybe a bit too old. I'll use my clue.
Okay. So, do you want a clue from the person in 7th or 9th?
We'll go for 9th because it's a bit older.
So, the person in 9th is a GP2 race winner.
GP2 race winner.
And F2 podium sitter.
F2 podium. So they were raced in F2 as recently as 2017. I'm trying to think. So it's not going to be like Dennis, Norris, Russell, Rowland. Did anyone move from Formula E? Collado, Turvey. Again, it's hard. There was a race that was recently 2017, which is sort of throwing me off. Ben Hanley
is 7th.
So I got the 7th one, so that's handy. So I'm what, 1st to 7th? I don't know when Hanley last race. I think probably 21. I'm going to take a risk and say Pippa Mann
is 8th.
Oh, come on, let's go. Now this is where it gets hard. So this F2 race winner is
GP2 race winner.
GP2 race winner, sorry, F2 podium sitter. Oh gosh, not even Welsh or Scottish or anything. I'm. Oof. I think I'm in trouble here, so I'm just going to go for Mike Conway.
Is not Tenable. You got the top 8. The 2 you're missing. Number 9, Jordan King.
Okay, yep.
And number 10, Jay Howard.
Okay, realistically, I don't think I would have got that. I think that was a pretty good effort. I'm happy with that.
That's
So
a good
scores
effort,
on the doors after round 1. Archie has 10, Dan has 8, and Ellie has 2. Moving on to round 2, which is the first reverse Tenable round.
Ooh.
Archie, you got the most. What order are we doing?
Let's do reverse. Why not? Let's reverse last time, seeing as it's reverse Tenable round as well.
So Dan first, then Ellie, then you.
Yep.
Cool. Dan, your
Yep.
list.
Yep.
Number 1, Scott Dixon. Number
Yep.
2, Alex Pillow.
Right.
Number 3, Carl Kirkwood. Number 4, Joseph Newgarden. Number 5, Christian Longard. Number 6, Scott McLaughlin. Number 7, Marcus Ericsson. Number 8, Alexander Rossi. Number 9, Pato Ward. Number 10, Will Power.
Oh my word. Okay.
Star-studded list.
So yeah, it's a lot of top drivers you've got here. You've got 3 Penske's, 2 Ganassis, 3 Ganassi, sorry. I've got Ericsson moved. 2 McLarens and Andretti. So it's something to do probably with, first of all, I think last season is definitely going to be an option here. And it's something to do with front running, say like fastest laps or poles or something like that. It's hard to say because with that many drivers, it wouldn't be wins or poles or fastest laps. And it wouldn't be podiums because they would be much higher than 9th. So I think I'm looking at something like overtakes or something like laps led could be a possibility here. But I feel like O'Ward probably led more laps than that because he led the majority of Texas. So O'Ward being lows makes quite things difficult. But then again, I think he led a lot of laps. Do I get clues as it goes on, or is it just...
You get 1 clue after your 3rd guess.
After my third guess.
And one clue after your 4th guess. No, after 2nd and 4th, sorry.
2nd and 4th. Okay, so yeah, this is quite...
Can you repeat the list, please?
So, number 1, Dixon. Number 2, Pillow. 3, Kirkwood. 4, Newgarden. 5, Lungard. 6, McLaughlin. 7, Ericsson. 8, Rossi. 9, O'Ward. And 10, Power.
Hang on. I think I've got an idea. Is it the most points on road courses?
That is not the list.
Well, hang on.
A correct answer here would be 4 points.
Most points on street courses?
Is not correct. You can get a clue before your next guess.
Kirkwood being high really inflated that in my mind because obviously he won Nashville and... Oh, I thought that might have been it. Made sense to me. I thought that was it. So, do I get a clue now? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I have a clue? Yeah.
What you're thinking right now, dumb it down a bit. More my level.
What was my last guess? Most points.
So you're discussing points, laps led, overtakes, that kind of thing.
Wouldn't be oval standings because Newgarden would be top of that by a mile. So I don't think it's got anything to do with ovals. You said dumb it down. Okay. Could be average finishing position on some sort of track, but yeah, let's go average finishing position on street courses.
Is not the correct answer.
I feel like it's got something to do with street courses because that's why Kirkwood's so high and someone like O'Ward's really low. How did Dixon do on street courses? I mean, to be fair, he didn't do that well. He didn't win any. I don't think. No, he didn't. Dixon being top has put me off. Deary me. Most laps completed.
Is not the answer. You get another clue before your final guess.
Yeah, what's the clue?
The category is one of the possibilities that you immediately ruled out.
So let's do fast laps, podiums.
I can read out the list again if that would help you.
I've got this written down, so wouldn't be wins because Kirkwood wouldn't be third. Poles, Kirkwood's only got 1, so I don't think that's particularly realistic. Oh, I don't know. Most fastest laps.
It's not the list. The list you're looking for is the last 10 race winners.
Oh, well, yeah. Fair enough.
So all that time you go, no, can't be wins, can't be wins.
No, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
To be fair, Dan, you convinced me that it was going to be something to do with 2023 as well, because it's logical.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
I'll take the L on that one.
Which does explain why Pato Solo. To be fair.
I mean, if he didn't get robbed at Laguna, he would be first. But
Ellie, your list.
Yes.
First, Takuma Sato. 2, Thomas Scheckter. 3, Marco Andretti. 4, Ed Carpenter. 5, Ryan Hunter-Ray. 6, Tony Kanaan. 7, Graham Rahal. 8, Scott Dixon. 9, Greg Ray. And 10, Scott Sharp.
Okay.
oh my word, I haven't even heard of half these people.
I was going to say I've not heard of it.
Good history lesson for us being last 5 years max IndyCar watchers.
The sad part is I was thrown off by the new names. I didn't get half the list down.
Yeah, I can say it again. 1, Takuma Sato.
Mhm.
2, Thomas Scheckter. 3, Marco Andretti. 4, Ed Carpenter. 5, Ryan Hunter-Ray. 6, Tony Kanaan. 7, Graham Rahal. 8, Scott Dixon. 9, Greg Ray. 10, Scott Sharp.
I don't even know where to start because I don't recognise half of them. I'm trying to like process it. It's not. I feel like it's nothing to do with wins. I hope. I don't want to say. I don't want to say most laps or anything because I don't think Sato's been in as many as everyone else. I actually don't even know where to start. I know it's not going to be that, but most entries or something.
Is not the list.
Yeah.
Another guess and then you get a clue.
Indy 500 entries? I don't think that's it.
Is not the list.
Okay.
The clue I'll give you is you've got a lot of experienced drivers on there.
Mhm.
What are you more likely to have done with more races than people with less races?
Okay, there's more
Lots of
experience.
things.
But Castro Nevers isn't on here, which is just throwing me up.
Okay, so there's more experience. So then what are the... I don't even know how to like talk through what I'm thinking. So I've already guessed most Indy 500 entries. It's not that. Most podiums or something? I'll just go with that, but it's
That is not the list. One more guess and you get another clue.
What was my first guess? Do you remember? Was it
Along the lines of most entries, full stop.
most entries? The most points?
Is not the list. Your final clue. You said at the start that you didn't think it was wins.
Yeah.
You were right, because people on here have done quite the opposite of winning.
hmm So the least amount of wins. Like, no, it's not that. Because the thing is on that. It's not the most. I feel like this is probably so in your face, but so it's like the opposite of most wins. This has actually got me thinking so much, and I didn't think I was.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer.
I know, but I don't know what to say. This is so much awkward silence.
Yes, anything.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sorry.
9.
Ollie, can I take a guess?
You know what, Dan? You got 0, so you
Yeah.
can steal.
Is it the most retirements?
It is the most retirements of all time.
That was what I was going to say after that last clue.
So Dan
That last clue.
steals the point.
Oh, he steals the
I
point.
thought about something like that as well.
Hey, you
Archie.
must be very safe.
Just your list now.
Yeah, hold on. Just need to. Right, yeah. Okay.
Number 1, Benjamin Pedersen. Number 2, Santino Ferrucci. Number 3, Carl Kirkwood. Number 4, Dalton Kellett. Number 5, Tatiana Calderon. Number 6, J.I. Hildebrand. Number 7, Sebastian Bourdais. Number 8, Charlie Kimball. Number 9, Tony Kanaan. And number 10, Matthias Leist. Is that pronounced it? Leist?
I think Archie loves this. I already got it, I think.
I think so. Wait, hold on. What are the? Can you read out like the last 4 again?
Sebastian Bourdais, Charlie Kimball, Tony Kanaan, and Matthias Leist.
Never heard of him, to be honest. But so I'm guessing it's the last 10 drivers to drive for AJ Foyt Racing.
That is correct for 5 points, Archie. Very well done
I
indeed.
feel like I've been nice there. To be fair, I've picked well. Having won the last round.
Going into round 3 then. The scores on the doors are Archie in the lead with 15, Dan on 9, and Ellie on 2. Ellie, you're currently behind. You can pick the order for round 3. This is normal Tenable again.
Just normal Tenable. I'll go last. Hopefully that's a nice one. Then actually you can go first and Dan can go second.
Let's get it.
Archie, straight back in first. I'm looking for the last 10 winners at Long Beach.
Oh, dearie me. Okay, so I'm going to throw... it's going to get to a stage of throwing names out there, but I'm going to go for Kirkwood.
Is one.
I feel like did Newgarden win it last year? Newgarden's going to be on there. I think he won it in 22.
Is second.
This is where even before now it just gets. I probably couldn't even tell you who won individual races last year. It's been such a long off season. Dixon on there.
Is 7th.
7th, okay. Will Power.
It's 10th.
Ooh, cutting it fine there. Wow. The current grid is Herta won it.
It's 3rd.
Yeah, he was 21, I assume.
Yeah.
2020 was it? Or was it St. Pete they ended the season with? I can't remember. It was the season was in a weird order, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong saying Long Beach was late in the season. Let's just put some names out there that maybe get into the stage of forgetting people again. I don't want to throw someone like Rossi out there. I'm gonna go for Hinch.
Is 5th.
Ooh, good shout.
Because he's in the Long Beach Hall of Fame, I think.
No, is he?
So I've got the last 5. Oh no, I've not got the last 5 actually. Wait, I got Power as well, didn't I? And he was.
Yeah.
So I've only got 4 to go.
2nd, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th.
Okay, I just don't know how far back we're going now. I don't know if there's been repeats or.
There's only been one repeat, and you've got them.
Okay. Wait, that helps because that means I am now going back to. Well, actually, no, maybe it doesn't help that much because I'm going back to what 2012 or 2013. 2013.
Sorry, Ollie, did you say you've had the repeat winner already?
Yeah.
There's definitely another one.
Never mind. I've got
Another repeat that I've said? Or...
No. I thought the person you'd said was the repeat, but it's not.
Okay. I'm going to go for Pagano.
Is 6th.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay, so I've got 3 to go now. This is where it might get a bit more difficult, I would imagine. Hunter Ray?
Ryan Hunter-Ray is not Tenable. You can use your clue.
Yeah, okay, wait, if you're going to give... I was going to think of something to ask you, but can I just have a clue? Yeah, please.
Do you want a clue for 4th, 8th, or 9th?
I've not got 4th.
No.
I'll go with clue for 9th.
Clue for 9th. This person... Ooh. There's 2 ways I can go with this. This person has driven in F1 alongside a world champion. But they weren't at the time.
Probably not going to help me. I need to go for 4th now because that means I'm going back to.
They are the repeat. Because I know that Dan knows them.
Dan knows them. Okay. So I'm assuming that must be 2020.
Time is ticking, actually,
I
right?
know, I'm trying to think of whether someone like Ray Hall would be on the list.
Think about the clue. Got
Ooh.
low down on the list. Just think
Could
about
it be Montoya?
Is not Tenable.
Ooh, good shout. Though.
In fourth.
Can I try guessing? Can I try guessing, Mark?
Yeah, go.
Have a go.
Wait, we'll let Dan show
Just
off.
for free. No, just for free. I want to see if I got it right. I'm sure
What?
Rossi's a double winner.
Yeah, Rossi's at fourth.
Judging by your clue, Sato,
Sato's ninth.
and this one is Mike Conway.
Is eighth. So Archie, you get 7 from that. Dan, are you ready for your list?
Yeah, this is going to be
I'm
bad.
looking for the last 10 Indy 500 rookies of the year.
Ooh. So, I know there's a bit of debate into this. Is it the first place finishing rookie? Because I know Jimmy Johnson got Rookie of the Year, but he wasn't the highest finishing rookie.
It's Rookie of the Year.
That's not helpful. Is it the highest placed rookie?
It's whatever Wikipedia tells me it is, Dan.
Last year. Who is it last year? So rookies wise, we had Peterson, who wasn't, I don't think. Rob, who almost certainly wasn't. Oh my word. Why is this so hard? Ed Jones.
He's not Tenable.
Yes, he was! 2017, he finished third.
Not Tenable.
Well, that's going to be Alonso then.
Alonso is 7th.
That was the year Jones finished third. So therefore, Jimmy Johnson's on there.
Is 2nd.
I've been truly robbed here.
It is a shame, Dan. It really is. You can use your clue, by the way.
I know.
Tell you what, I'm still kicking myself about Rossi and Sato because they were both on my list.
Who was a rookie last year?
Rossi
Peterson,
was such an obvious one.
Rob. Armstrong didn't do it. Who was the other rookie? Canapino. But Canapino crashed. So who was extra entries? Enison, but obviously it wasn't him. And then you got 21, which is Ward.
Is 4th.
21. So you've got. I know Fittipaldi was the best qualifier, but I don't think he was the best. Same as Peter. I don't know who it was last year. Oh my word! I'm trying to even think of the field is putting me off here. 2020 was Ward. 2019. Rossi was obviously one because he won it on debut.
Is 8th.
I actually cannot think who won it last year. Just 21 and 23. Who was a rookie in 21? McLaughlin was a rookie. Did he crash though? Was that the year he crashed one year? That's the year McLaughlin and Gratian. I think McLaughlin was 21.
Is 3rd. Got 5 so far. Remember.
I've got 5 here on the last live, so I'm actually pretty pleased with that so far.
And a clue.
And I've still got a clue in hand. It's just last year. I can't think who it was.
Be careful with who you ask for the clue
but
for.
also
There's a lot
got
of
Rookie of the Year.
anonymous people for me.
Yeah, because Rookie of the Year is obviously super confusing as well. We've got to bear that in mind. But obviously, it's the vote. It's not who they think. Oh, gosh, this is so. In 2019 as well, it's putting me off.
You're going to have to pick a position B to give you a clue.
Give me a clue.
You've got to pick a position.
I've got to pick. Let's go for 5th.
Okay. Since you're struggling, I'll give you. I'll go the obvious route with it.
All right.
Has since got an Indy 500 podium.
Ferrucci.
Correct. He's 5th. 4 to go. You're on your last life.
I've still got last year's.
I will correct myself as well. McLaughlin crashed in 22, wasn't it? The 500
Yes.
not in his rookie year.
Yes. I'm trying to think last because obviously it's down to the vote, but they all retired, sort of, didn't they? I'm trying to think the extra entries as well, obviously. I don't think it was Peterson. I don't think it was Canapino. I don't think it was Rob. Last year is really annoying me because I can't think who it was.
I'll take a shot on one.
I'm going to take a massive punt. What number was Rossi? 8?
Yes.
Carlos Munoz.
Is not Tenable.
You were going to kick yourself about last year.
Get ready, Dan. It was Benjamin Peterson.
Was it actually? No, he crashed out, so I just presumed it couldn't have been him.
I think he was still the best finishing rookie, and he was the fastest ever rookie qualifier as well.
Yeah, because of this whole stupid vote thing where Ed Jones came third but still wasn't rookie and Alonso won it. That really put me off because I thought they'd just vote for someone incredibly random.
Robert Wicky.
Okay, probably wouldn't have got that.
9th, Gabby Chavez.
The other Colombian, typical.
And 10th, Kurt Busch.
Again, that one probably is obvious because that's one of those dodgy voting ones.
So you take a score of 6 from that round down.
It's not terrible.
Ellie.
Yeah, well, Larson's going to get it this year, regardless of what happens.
Ellie, your list. I've warned Dan about this one. It's the only subjective one.
Oh no.
It is. I'm looking for my 10 favourite drivers.
You're 10.
I'll give you a clue going in.
Okay.
Remember, I'm an outside IndyCar viewer. I watch maybe a quarter of the races this season. Think of the generic people who outside fans would like.
I've just looked, sorry, Munoz won it in 2013, so I'm absolutely enraged.
What else do you watch? Would that sway your decision?
F1, F3. Used to dabble in the old F2. Not dabble, watch it a lot. Other than that, yeah. But I follow most series.
You used to dabble in it, Ollie. You were in F2, were you?
Yeah. F2 correspondent, I'll have you know, Archie. I'll make it very clear. I was a massive Carmine fan, and I'm gutted that he's not on this list.
Okay, so is this like this year's drivers or last season? Okay. This season? Okay, I feel like if you was Callum Ilott, maybe Marcus Armstrong, maybe.
It's a good route to take. He's 4th.
Okay, he's 4th. Let me write that down. Because I feel like if you go down that route, then maybe Christian Lundgaard, but I'll guess him. Maybe.
It's 5th.
Okay. Maybe Scott Dixon. I feel like he's known enough.
It's not Tenable.
Not Tenable, okay.
You're on your clue.
I'll have my clue.
Which position do you like?
I don't know. Maybe top 1.
Someone else on this call is a little bit obsessed with them.
Maybe Pato Award.
Pato Award is first, yes.
I don't know who would be obsessed with them.
I think it's Archie.
Maybe David Maluka. I feel like he's a nice person. He's what?
He's 3rd.
3rd. Oh, who else could do? I don't know you very well, so I can't. Let me.
I think the top 7 are all sort of generic ones, and the bottom 3 have slightly more specific reasons.
I've just got to guess who's generic now, in a way of not to. Maybe just because he won, Alex Palou. Maybe.
Alex Palou is not Tenable. So,
okay.
2nd was Carl Kirkwood.
Oh.
6th was Renus VK. 7th, Scott Barkley. 8th, Roman Grosjean. 9th, Christian Rasmussen. And 10th, Tom Blomqvist.
I was going to guess Roman Grosjean, but I was like, maybe not.
That leaves you a score of 4, Ellie. So,
why VK? Why VK, Maya? Is it the name? Or...
what, Rinus van Kalmthout? No, it was... I remember when he won in 2021.
Yeah, when I first... Yeah, that was the same with me. I don't know, just took to the name when I first... He was one of my early, favourite drivers.
A lot of them are just because they're young and they do well. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
The only ones with vague reasons are Grosjean because he had the accident, Rasmussen because DIVEBOMB sponsored him, and Blomqvist because he did FE. Yeah. We're going to round 4. Reverse Tenable once again. The scores on the doors. Archie's in first with 22. Dan is on 15, and Ellie is on 6. Dan, you haven't picked the order yet, and so I will let you know.
Archie's got to go first, put him under the most pressure, and then Ellie can go second, and I'll go last.
Archie, first.
Let's get it.
This is the 3rd round. Archie's gone first. Your list This might take you back a bit, so I'll give you time to write this down. Number 1, Scott Dixon 2018. Number 2, Will Power 2014. 3, Simon Pagenaud 2016. Number 4, Alex Palou 2023. Number 5, Joseph Newgarden 2017. Number 6, Joseph Newgarden 2019. Number 7, Simon Pagenaud 2017. Number 8, Scott Dixon 2017. Number 9, Alex Rossi 2018. And number 10, Simon Pagenaud 2019.
The annoying thing is, I actually think I know this one.
I thought it was going to be something to do with championships, but quickly realised not. It's the fact that there's like, what happened in 2017 for it to be 3?
That is the question.
So it can't be like most top 10 of. Wait, sorry, this isn't. Is it? That was in order, right? So
yeah.
Dixon's top.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Palou 2023. What did he do that was particularly spectacular?
I mean, what did he do which wasn't spectacular? Let's be honest.
It's true.
Remember, you get your clue after 2 guesses.
After 2 guesses, yeah. Thing is, it's just the fact that it's not in time order, which they usually are, is throwing me off, because I would have gone something like, last 10 drivers to win on all types of track. Or no, Palou didn't even win an oval, so that's screwed. But never mind. Ignore that comment.
I'll throw a guess to get a better clue.
Trying to think, because pretty sure Power won the championship in 2014. Yeah, it's just that the dates are the thing that's really confusing me. Pagenaud's on there 3 times. It can't be Poles because Palou only took 2. Let's go. I'm going to go for something on fastest laps. I mean, it probably wouldn't be if Dan knew it, but fastest laps. I don't even know how to categorize it.
Because they just say fastest laps full stop. Is that your guess?
I don't know. Fastest laps.
Archie O'Reilly. That is not the list.
Yeah. Thanks. You've built some anticipation there. I've got to guess again, haven't I, before I can get a clue?
Yeah.
What did Palou do? I'm trying to think, because it's obviously freshest in mind. What did Palou do? And the issue is as well, like 2019, even that's a little bit early for my super duper knowledge bank. So what did he do in 23, Palou? Thing is, the issue is Palou did everything in 23, so it could be a whole host of things. It's just the fact that all the dates are recent as well is also confusing, because it can't be something that's like really historical. So it must be the last 10 drivers to... No, but then the time would be in a different order.
It's funny watching Archie just go in an endless loop of...
Oh, I'm so confused.
Dan, can you slide me a message of what you think this is? Because I'm intrigued.
It's just the time order is the thing that's really messing with me. Because it can't. Then that means it can't be the last 10 drivers to do something.
Dan's got it.
Has it? Oh.
He's furious that he can't get 5 points for this.
I got it after about the 6th one. That's what really annoyed me. Everyone apart from mine, I've actually known.
You have to push for another guess, Archie.
Yeah, no. Newgarden's 2 championship years. I just genuinely, it is genuinely just the time. The time thing is just so annoying. Let's just go for most wins in a season.
That's not the list. I'm struggling to come up with a clue for this one, but I will tell you, if a year's only on there once, consider why that would be the case. If a year's on there more than once, consider what would have happened in that year to make it so. Don't know if that helps, but I thought that was probably the best way of doing it.
So if a year's on there once, and if it's on there multiple times, consider why that could be the case. So what happened in 2017, and what happened in 2019, and 2018? I mean, we think that's the final race in 2023, but that's not. So we're looking at Power 2014 and Palou 2023. They're the only ones that aren't on there multiple times. Could it be most points in a season?
As you can see by Dan's face, for 3 points, Archie, that is correct.
Yeah, because I suddenly started separating 2017, 2019, looking at the order they're in. Newgarden's highest in both of them.
Most points in a season.
The cogs finally started turning and working as to why it wasn't going to be. Yeah.
Dan, was it you second or Ellie?
Ellie second.
Okay.
Which probably won't work out of favour, but
I'll be honest.
Good question, Ollie. Good question.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Ellie, your list. Are you ready?
Yes.
I warn you, years are a factor once again.
Oh God. Okay.
Number 1, Dario Franchitti, 2010. Number 2, Simon Pagenaud, 2019. 3, Scott Dixon, 2008. 4, Scott Dixon, 2020. 5, Scott Dixon, 2022. 6, Scott Dixon, 2015. 7, Scott Dixon, 2011. 8, Scott Dixon, 2009. 9, Ed Carpenter, 2018. And 10, Marco Andretti, 2012.
Okay. Wait, what was the year for Ed Carpenter?
2018. Danny James.
Scott's,
This one.
I can spot a theme, but I can't do any more than
I
that.
can see someone's name popping up a lot. I barely
Yo,
even know what happened in 2020, to be fair.
No, and I'll put the
2022.
list in the chat so you can actually just have it up.
Okay. What did Scott Dixon do so much? This is all knowledge that I'm not sure on. Probably I should know, but it's fine.
I don't think
Is it
even do actually. I think they're all onto something, but
I know he's won championships, but I don't know what years. Which is bad.
I'm gonna need a guess. 10, 9, 8.
Points in
7.
the season, but I know it's not. I just need to say a guess.
That's not the list. I'm not gonna give you too long for this next guess.
Okay.
Give you minutes.
Is it people who won the Indy 500? I feel like, but I don't know if they did it. He did it in that year.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
It is not that. Your clue.
Yeah.
It's not the winners of the Indy 500, otherwise it would be in order. It'd be
Very
recently.
true.
What else could they have done at the Indy 500, to get on that list? Dan's not got it. I can see my little smirk.
Oh yeah,
No idea. I thought it was Indy 500 related. That's what I really got.
it's something Indy 500 related. I know that obviously, but it's the years that are really annoying me. That's my issue right now.
Yeah, it opens up a whole different kettle of fish
It
when you
does.
do the years, because it's not the last 10 of something.
Because the only thing I can think of is Indy 500 winners, but it's not in years. So, well, it is in years, but it's not in order. So then it can't be.
I have returned, and I'm going to need to push you for a guess, Ellie. Due to the difficult nature of this one, you can get another clue after this guess.
What did I even guess before? I feel like I've gone in too long. It's not point. I think I guessed points to that. Or wins. All I know is it's something Indy 500 related, and that's all I know. And that's so annoying.
Dan's got
Oh,
it.
Dan's got it.
Right.
Oh, no.
It's push you for a guess because the clue that I'm going to give after this one might help you even further. So that's the only other clue I could probably give you.
Okay. Maybe polls to win in the Indy 500 or something. I really don't know.
It's not the list.
Okay.
My last clue,
Okay.
11th on this list, I think would have been Connor Daly. Does that not help? That? I thought that would give it away.
That's just made me confused. What did?
What? Yeah, Connor Daly at the Indy 500. What did he do one year? I think it was 2022.
Well,
Yeah, maybe. Either that or 21.
Yeah.
that's before I started watching it either way. I was going to say if it was this season based, which it isn't, I was like maybe, but
I'm going to have to give you 15 seconds to answer.
yeah, that's fine.
10. 9.
It wouldn't even be that,
Hey.
but
7,
crashes in practice to winning or something. I don't know.
4, 3.
That'd be my guess. But
That is incorrect. Last guess.
last guess.
Strong up another clue. Dan, if you come up with one, then do send it my way.
It's not necessarily about the result. It's something that happens during the race.
That's a good clue. I like that. Archie, have you got this yet? I've interest.
Maybe.
I don't think Dixon crashed in them years. I think it was. What else happens?
Ellie.
Yes.
I'll give you 30 seconds. And after that, Dan, Archie and Dan
Can steal.
goes into steal.
Maybe just.
20
I don't
seconds.
think they did that though. What else happens? I don't know. Crashes in the Indy 500. I don't think Dixon did in that year, but
10 seconds.
I feel like it would be.
2.
I'm gonna just say
1.
that they crashed in the.
That is not the list. 3, 2, 1, send.
Fair enough.
That is correct. You both get a steal point for that.
Mm-mm. I don't think I would have guessed that, to be fair, which is annoying.
The Daily Blue got it for me.
Yeah, it took me a while, but Dixon on there so many times. It was obviously the Indy 500 because Carpenter was on there, and obviously Frank Beatty 1 and 10, Pagano in 19.
Yeah.
Working out how they all linked up somehow.
Okay, Dan, I'll be honest. You tried to put pressure on Archie by going first. You've just left yourself with a very difficult list.
Fun.
So, number 1,
Yeah.
Benjamin Peterson.
Okay.
Number 2, Dalton Kellett. Number 3,
Okay.
Marco Andretti. Number 4, Matthias Leist.
I actually think I know this, but carry on.
5, Max Chilton. 6, Connor Daly. 7, Jack Hawksworth. 8, Stefano Coletti. 9, Sebastian Saavedra. And 10, Simone de Silvestre.
Is it the driver who was last in the standings who did every race?
That is very impressive, and it is correct, Dan. That is very good.
Oh, it was hard. I got it about 4.
Bravo.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm surprised, actually.
I'm happy with that one.
So,
When I saw Peterson and Kellett, I was like, something's linking up here and not being very good.
we go into the last round. We're returning to normal Tenable. Scores. Archie's on 26. Dan's on 21. And Ellie is on 6.
So I need 5 to at least joint win.
I'll be honest, I'm not going to tie break, so please don't draw.
Oh, yeah. Just make sure I get 6.
Dan, you're the chaser. You can pick the order.
I'll let Eddie go first. I'll go in the middle and let Archie go last. So put the pressure on, hopefully.
Yeah, that's the most pressure this time.
Ellie,
Mm-hmm.
I'm after the 10 oldest drivers on the 2024 grid.
2024 grade. I've got to remember.
Yeah, how much can you remember the first one?
That's what I'm trying to think.
I kind of wish I had this.
Okay, that confirmed. I feel like I don't know the ages, but I'm gonna. Is Ed Carpenter on there? He's
second.
oldish. Okay, he's second.
Oh, wait, does this include Indy 500, by the way?
No. They have to be full-time or part-time confirmed, not Indy 500.
I'm trying to. I have to think of who Archie said, who's the youngest. I can at least count them out. Is Scott Dixon one? I don't know how old he is.
First.
It's first. Could it be? No, it's if I go through McLaren, it's not Pat O'Ward, it's not Malukas. Rossi, I don't know how old he is. He could be one, but I don't know. Then if we go to Ganassi, it's not Armstrong, it's Scott Dixon's one. Hello, he's not necessarily old. Is it the oldest? Not the oldest. Is he? Yeah, is it Graham Rahal one? I don't know if he was the. No, he wasn't on the list before. So, is Graham Rahal one?
He is fifth.
Is he not? Fifth. Okay. Is Canapino one?
Agustin Canapino
Yeah.
is sixth.
Okay. Is Roman Grosjean one?
He's fourth.
I don't know how old they are, but maybe Willpower. Was he? Yeah.
Third.
Okay. I've got like the top 6, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say the top 6 are kind of shoo-ins, I would say, and then there's kind of a gaggle who are all in the same bracket.
Mm-hmm.
You got Canapino in 6th. It's kind of a clue, but not really. Canapino in 6th. There's 2 people below him who are the same age as him.
Same age. I don't even know how old he is. I just remember people.
I thought he was old. I thought he was older than the gaggle I'd got beneath. So, well, he is older than him, but I thought he was a bit like not the same age.
We take into account his birthday was 2 days ago, though. So he might be a year older.
At the time of making the quiz, he was the same age as these people.
Maybe McLaughlin.
Is that your guess?
Yes. That's my
Scott
guess.
McLaughlin is not Tenable.
Not.
Got 4 to go. You can get a clue for anyone.
I don't want to guess Newgarden, but I don't know how old he is. I don't know if he's older or younger than McLaughlin. I'll guess Newgarden.
He's 7th.
Okay. Right. So I've just got 8, 9, and 10 to go. Maybe Felix Rosenquist? I don't... Yeah.
He's 10th.
Okay.
And you've still got your clue for the last 2.
I would have guessed... what is it? Heleno Castroneves, but he's only in the 500. So it's not him. And who else, like... Can I have one of my guesses? Yeah. Or my clues. Sorry.
8th or 9th.
Maybe 9th.
You have mentioned this person,
I've mentioned him.
but decided against guessing them.
Oh, who did I say? So, maybe Rossi.
Rossi is 9th.
Rossi.
Just 8th to go. Have a shot.
8th. Okay. Who seems older than Rossi or younger than Newgarden? Are they like the same age but different birthdays ish?
Same age as Newgarden. A year older than Rossi.
Oh, maybe Ericsson. Maybe.
Early Cressy, that is 10 out of 10.
Goodness.
Very, very good stuff.
I feel like I'd give myself a round of applause for that. Do you know what? If it wasn't for Archie's youngest, I feel like I would have guessed a couple of them. Okay.
Well, Dan, it is you next, yes?
Yes.
From you.
I always get the hard ones, so I hope we get an easy.
It's debatable which one of these is harder.
Okay.
And from you, I'd like the last 10 rookies of the year.
Right.
I know you. I think you can do this.
2023. That was Marcus Armstrong.
He's first.
2022 was... Gosh, last year. Who was a rookie last year? Well, 21 was McLaughlin. I know
He's
that.
third.
It's really hard thinking of the rookies. So how many years are we going back? 2014 is last year, right? On the list?
Yeah.
22. So rookies, we had... Well, I'm sure Rosenquist was a rookie of the year, right?
He's fifth.
Cool. That's 2019. Buck stuff. So 2020 and 2022. I can't think of his rookies last year. Let me think of one. Lundgaard was a rookie. Eilert was a rookie. Lundgaard was pretty good. It was Lundgaard versus Malukas. I'm pretty sure it was Lundgaard.
Lundgaard is second.
Now it gets a bit harder because this is starting to get a bit before my time. So 2020, you had the likes of VK stepping up. You had Oliver Askew. O'Ward was in 2019. Herta was 2019. I think VK, I'm going to go VK 2020.
VK is fourth.
Excellent. So that's the most recent 5-box stuff. So this is where it gets a bit harder. Ericsson was 2019, so it can't be him. trying to think when Newgarden came into the series, and it's probably around that point. So I'm just going to put him as a question mark.
Dan, just want to let you know, you've drawn level with Archie right now.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Archie will get more than one. So
Well, we'd hope so.
really hope so. So I'm not going to
Fingers
take.
crossed.
I'm not going to take too much from that. Not Pelot. He joined in 2020, I think. So he's not one. This is where it gets quite difficult, to be honest, because again, I don't know when Newgarden joined. I'm tempted to say he won Indy Lights in 2013. So I'm going to go Newgarden.
Goes with Newgarden, it's not Tenable.
Oh, it's annoying. It's
Use
annoying.
your clue on any of the bottom 5.
Yeah, I want to try and say it though. Try and box off some obvious ones. Bet Newgarden was 2013. No, my luck. And people like Ferrucci might have been one, but I don't know if he did a full season. As we had come through recent years. But look at the current grid. Alexander Rossi.
He's 8th.
That helps. So I've now got 4 to go, and I've got clue in hand. So driving in the current grid. So Dixon's well before then. You've got Pelot, Dan Armstrong, Penske's boxed off. Andretti's we've boxed off. McLaren's we've boxed off. RLL's Rahals before then. Lundgaard and Fittipaldi. So again, that's not really relevant. And then you've got the Shanks, Rosenqvist we've done. Obviously Blomqvist. The Hortz again. Ferrucci's a question mark. So I'm going to join the series in 2018, but I don't want to take that risk quite yet. Again, Munoz might have been 2013 as well. I mean, then you've got like a Connor Daly potentially, but I don't think he's ever really had a stellar season. I'm going to take my clue.
Would you like a general clue,
Ooh.
a clue for 7th, or a clue for 9th and 10th?
Go for a general clue.
None of them are in IndyCar anymore.
Oh my word. I'm glad I picked that clue. Oh, this makes it very difficult now. So that rules out Ferrucci, which is helpful for me because I was considering him. So that is quite helpful. So trying to think who's left in recent years. Again, it's hard to say because off the top of my head, you have all those randomly like 2018 period drivers. Stage Karam.
It's not Tenable.
He must have been close in 2015.
6th. We were looking for Robert Wickens.
Oh, of course. He's been my nemesis today.
7th. And you've proved that you know this person did well on their debut year, was Ed Jones. 9th was Gabby Chavez.
Bloody Colombians.
And 10th was Carlos Munoz.
Carlos Munoz! He's really messed me over today as Carlos Munoz.
That was going to be my clue for 9th and 10th, same nationality. I think you would have gotten both.
Carlos Munoz has really screwed me over today.
So, Dan has made your job very difficult, Archie. No, I'm looking for the last 10 season opener winners. You only need 2 to win. So,
My face then.
if you can remember the last 2 years, then you're in.
We will go for Marcus Ericsson,
Correct. You've
And-
at least drawn.
Scott McLaughlin.
And Archie is the winner.
I'm just going to get all 10 to count realistically the last round, surely. I'll steal the ones he doesn't get to get extra points.
As long as it means you don't draw, then yeah.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm going to have to just do what I did with Long Beach and kind of just throw some names out there, to be honest, I think. I'm going to go for Newgarden,
He's 5th.
Dixon.
He's 4th.
Okay. Was it 2020 that Dixon just
He
won
won the first 3 races of the year.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Again, it's
I just remember 2018. It's not that it means anything, but
Herter.
Colton Herter is not Tenable.
Shame.
Use your clue on any
Just throw
position.
names out there. Let's just go for 10.
Let's say they perform well at one race this year. They might decide to do another 30.
You what? What did you say?
If they perform well at one race this year, they might decide to do another 30 afterwards. These are a difficult clue.
Perform well at one
last
race
year.
last year.
No,
I
this year.
might decide to do
This
another
year.
30.
If he does well at a race this year, he might decide, yeah, I'll stay for another 30. You've already won, so I may as well give you a stupid clue that you won't
I
get.
have no idea what you're on about, so I might just go for some other names. Let's just go for. Have I got the last four here?
You're missing the third.
I'm missing the third. Okay, let's just think names. Just trying to think what the hell that clue means.
And have you got the
Let's
clue?
go. For,
Or you can have a
Let's just
pun.
go-
I don't think I'd be right.
let's just go for willpower.
Willpower is 8th.
Okay. I think I'm just going to have to stick with the tactic of just going for race winners. Hajano again.
Hajno is not Tenable.
Was Castroneves the clue?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
You forgot podcast legend, Archie.
Yep. Did I?
Sebastian Bourdais.
No. Okay.
You were missing Pelot in 3rd,
Okay. Right. I should have guessed that realistically, but
Bourdais in 6th, Montoya in 7th,
okay.
Hinchcliffe in 9th,
Okay.
and of course Castroneves in 10th. In that round, Archie, you scored 5, takes you to a total of 31, which means you are the winner by 4 points to Dan. I think we're all very glad that Dan did not win. A round of applause to Archie, please.
To be fair, I think I got done the hardest. But a round of applause to Archie.
Yeah.
I
Thank you very much.
think
Thank
I
you very
got
much.
done the hardest.
Very unlucky. It was Archie on 31, Dan on 27, and Ellie on 16.
Thank you, Mr. Host.
That's all right, mate. Can be back any time, but please don't, because I've got other things to do.
Next off season, we'll probably need you.
Yeah.
I've used all my questions.
You've got a year to
It'll have to be a
prepare.
season one.
You've got a year to prepare. I
think a season one would be more competitive than the amount of history lessons I've done today.
Hey, yeah, we've come away knowing more than we came into it knowing. So that's
You now know that Greg Ray has the 10th most DNFs of all time.
I
So,
also know
there you
that
go.
Carlos Munoz has absolutely messed me over. He's never been forgiven. 2 questions.
Now, what you don't know, how to pronounce Matthew's least licensed surname. That is the
At
only
least,
issue.
I think. Mateus, if you're listening, please share.
I'm sure he is.
Hola.
I'm sure he is.
I'm sure all the drivers listen. Thank you, Ollie, for your contributions. You have joined, as I said, a Hall of Fame for podcast guest appearances. So please feel welcome in the DIVEBOMB IndyCar Podcast Hall of Fame guest appearers. So yeah, thank you.
Changed my mind. Only Calum's better than me. I'm second.
So yeah, thank you very much for joining. Next week, we have no idea what's going on. We're still expecting Dale Coyne Racing. We will mention this every episode until they come. So if they announce next week, we'll have an episode. If not, we'll have an episode on something else. So we'll find out what happens between now and then. But to all of you, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. And we'll see you next time.